Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Remy's dirty move ruins Electra, and Katie opens a horrifying email. According to Monday, December 16th, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan and Carter Walton celebrated their victory by getting passionate on the sofa in Carter's new office. Despite her excitement about Carter's win, Hope acknowledged that she was worried about Brooke Logan's friendship with Ridge Forrester. Katie Logan was concerned about the PR situation and believed they needed to release a press release as soon as possible after Brooke updated her on all the takeover drama at her house. Before discussing all the drama that occurred with Ridge, Brooke stated that it was now up to Hope and Carter. In addition to finding it absurd that Ridge couldn't dwell on the same land as Hope, who lived an acre away at the cabin, Katie was horrified by Ridge's labeling of Hope a slut. She clarified that Ridge fled during their dispute because Brooke failed to provide him with the response he desired to his ultimatum. Although Brooke didn't seem to be as assured, Katie was positive that Ridge would eventually return home and apologize. On Monday's B&B episode, Katie promised her sister that she would lock up once Brooke made the decision to go to bed. As Remy Price produced increasingly intricately faked images, he determined to separate Electra Forrester from Will Spencer. When Remy was done, he emailed Katie at Forrester Creations a folder full of them. When she opened the email and clicked on one of the pictures, which clearly gave the impression that Electra was completely naked, Katie was horrified. Electra was anxious about the takeover announcement in the Forrester salon and didn't want her family to believe she was betraying them. Since Remy had few people to lean on and his own goals had not materialized, Electra was also concerned for him. Will, on the other hand, encouraged Electra to appreciate everything in her life and assured her that no one would take it away. Will's forecast and guarantee that her career was safe appeared to be accepted by Electra. Steffi Forrester was furious at Brooke's defense of Hope following her actions with Carter at the Cliff House. Although Ridge acknowledged that he had spoken some inappropriate things out of rage, Steffi believed Hope had done much worse. In Steffi's opinion, Hope had it coming, therefore she was relieved that Ridge didn't hold back with Brooke. Taylor Hayes concurred that Brooke ought to support Ridge rather than siding with Hope. Now that Ridge was among them, the ones who loved him, Steffi and Taylor were both relieved. Taylor emphasized that although living with Brooke was always painful, it didn't have to be. The ex-couples gave each other a heartfelt embrace after Taylor reassured Ridge that she had both Steffi's and his love and support. Steffi, who was standing close by, was really happy to see it. Don't miss any of the next sexy scenes on The Bold and the Beautiful, as spoilers indicate that Ridge and Taylor will become closer before the week is up. Will's overconfidence, Katie's discovery, and Electra's exposure. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Monday, December 16, 2024 is finally here. This week's highlights include Electra's revelation, Katie's discovery, and Will's premature assurance. Remy Price gives Katie Logan a salacious file in today's episode. Highlights of The Bold and the Beautiful recap. Ridge Forrester is surrounded by Steffi Forrester Finnegan and Taylor Hayes. Additionally, Carter Walton and Hope Logan taint the CEO sofa at Forrester Creations. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton's triumph. Carter and Hope make out passionately, according to the B&B recap for Monday, December 16th. Hope winds up on the desk of Forrester Creations' CEO's office. Electra Forrester is concerned about the impact the move will have on the energy of Forrester Creations. Electra is reassured by Will Spencer that everything went according to their commitment. All the other things worry Electra. Will understands. Just a Logan in turn, that's all Will is. Forrester is what Electra is. Will has no idea what it's like to be a Forrester at this moment. Remy continues to create deepfakes of Electra's body at his flat. Remy tells himself that he must remove Electra from Will in order to justify it. I just realized that Remy is doing this while sporting black gloves. Wondering why he would require gloves. Electra Forrester frets, B&B spoilers. She's betraying her family, Electra fears. According to Electra, Carter was the one who pushed for this. Both factions evoke loyalty in Electra. Electra is reassured by Will that she was not involved in the plan. Electra feels sorry for Steffi Forrester, Ridge Forrester, and all the others. Will explains that it's because Electra is considerate and caring. According to Will, it demonstrates the significance of this location to her. Electra grins. Remy tells himself that Electra believes she is too good for him while he perspires and carries out his plan of retaliation. We will see about that, Remy continues. Remy updates the deepfake algorithm with another image of Electra. Katie tells Brooke Logan that she is shocked that Carter really carried out the plan. Brooke affirms that it's official and cannot be undone. Brooke shares with Katie Justin Barber's interpretation of the court documents. Katie's stunned. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter and Hope sex in the CEO's office. Ridge, Steffi, and Taylor Hayes discuss Carter's plan at the Cliff House. Steffi adds that Hope is solely to blame for this. Ridge goes on to say that Hope is sly. Regarding Brooke, Taylor inquires. Will is informed by Electra that she has always envisioned a career in fashion. Will does not believe that Electra is as cynical as other LA girls. Will is adamant that Electra stay. Remy keeps tampering with Electra's pictures. It is definitely a slow program for high-tech. Hope, who feels fortunate to be standing next to Carter, exclaims how his vision and fairness would revolutionize FC. They kiss after Hope swears the door is locked. They passionately out as Hope grabs Carter violently and pulls him in. B&B spoilers, the discovery of Katie Logan. According to Katie, this is a PR nightmare, according to The Bold and the Beautiful recap. According to Brooke, the goal was to shake things up and introduce fresh leadership. Katie laughs at Carter and Hope taking control of the situation. Brooke appears emotionally and cognitively worn out. Brooke is beginning to concur with Hope and Carter. Too many times, the Logans have been defeated. Ridge left, Brooke informs Katie. Katie looks really surprised. Steffi is pleased that Ridge has defended them and the business. Brooke won't budge, according to Ridge. Ridge is unsure of how anyone can justify Hope's actions. Electra and Will discuss Remy. Electra is sympathetic to Remy. While Remy's fantasy did not come true, Electra's did. Electra continues by saying that Remy doesn't seem to have many friends and seems lonely. Electra claims that she has no idea what he works for a living. They don't seem to be as close as Remy says they are. Remy readies himself for the next move while guiltily gazing at Electra's pictures. Hope and Carter are still making out. They awkwardly make their way across the room and prepare to ruin the couch. What does Ridge's departure mean? Katie asks. Brooke is unsure. According to Brooke, Ridge appeared to be very upset in her and accused her of picking a side. Brooke appears distressed and shell-shocked. Ridge labeled Hope a slut, Brooke informs Katie. Katie lets out a gasp. Ridge's threat to expel Hope and the grandchildren is added by Brooke. Steffi, Taylor, and Ridge keep discussing the Logan women. According to Steffi, Ridge ended his connection with Brooke just in time and Hope planned the entire incident. Tuesday, December 16, 2024, a recap of The Bold and the Beautiful. Remy emails Katie a file containing Electra's photoshopped images. After pausing, Remy presses the send button. Remy transmits it in spite of his better judgment. Brooke is collateral damage, according to Katie, and she is also being punished. Brooke is going to bed since she is tired. Brooke goes upstairs after they embrace, and Katie locks up as she leaves. After receiving a message, Katie reads it. The image is a huge picture of Electra's face on a nude body. Katie is appalled. Will and Electra conclude that everything is good and they no longer need to worry about the employment issue. Hope and Carter have finished contaminating the couch. Hope and Carter chuckle about how Ridge and Steffi would get so worked up over their immoral behavior on the couch. Hope acknowledges that she is concerned about Brooke and Ridge's connection. According to Taylor, Ridge's identity includes Forrester Creations. They were fired, according to Steffi. Steffi describes such betrayal as sad and sickening. Steffi keeps stating it's Hope whenever Carter's name is brought up. According to Taylor, Ridge needs to defend himself and his future, and Steffi is correct. Taylor tells Ridge that although Brooke is in suffering, this is a safe haven. Taylor declares their love for Ridge. Ridge gives Taylor a hug. Ridge and Eric meet at Steffi's to talk about their next actions for regaining control of their legacy after they bravely abandoned helping Carter and Hope at the office. Although it's clear that Taylor and Finn are on board to assist, are Eric, Ridge, and Steffi the only Forresters? Or will they be fighting to reclaim the business against their only relatives? The Forresters get together on Tuesday to plot the retake of Forrester Creations. Katie got an email just as she was ready to leave Brooke's house. It contained a collection of pictures of Electra that appeared to be of her posing for porn. Katie was unaware that Remy Price had employed artificial intelligence software to manipulate the images and ruin Electra's time at Forrester. According to him, LA has altered his buddy, and he wishes to remove the factors that are causing her to stay there. When Electra learns that someone is disseminating manipulated images once more, she is heartbroken. She was afraid it would happen again and ruin the life she had built in Los Angeles because it had already destroyed her life in her hometown. Katie and Brooke confront her in front of Electra when she is summoned to the CEO's office. "Why am I being fired?" she lets out a gasp. Will, who is furious that someone is hurting her, witnesses Electra's breakdown in the interim. Although he doesn't know Remy well enough to determine whether or not he is the source of Electra's harassment, he already has doubts about him. Remy is happy with his scheme to ruin Electra's life in order to get her to come back to him. He simply passes the time at work and learns more about Sheila. Will she talk about her personal history with the Forresters? Will Sheila be a kindred spirit for Remy, or will Sheila see Remy for who he is, as the phrase goes, and it takes one to know one? Remy sends a horrified Katie a deepfake of Electra. Taylor consoles Ridge, and Carter and Hope break in the office with love. As Carter Walton and Hope Logan push their scandalous relationship to the limit and breach professional lines in the Forrester Creations workplace, the drama gets more intense. The two give in to their urges and break into the office area for a covert tryst after a heated argument turns passionate. In addition to strengthening their already strained relationship, the contentious incident starts a domino effect of stress and repercussions that may jeopardize their leadership at Forrester Creations. Hope and Carter are becoming more and more intertwined on both an emotional and professional level as Carter adjusts to his new position as head of Forrester. Their activities are dangerously irresponsible, despite their evident chemistry, and someone walking in unexpectedly may easily find their office rendezvous. An already sensitive situation is made even more complicated when the strain of managing the business and the chaos of their personal lives drive them back into each other's arms. The influence they hold at Forrester Creations is called into question when reports about their relationship circulate, which causes discontent among the employees and their competitors. Taylor Hayes intervenes to offer Ridge Forrester much-needed consolation and assistance as he deals with the aftermath of his broken relationship with Brooke Logan. Ridge feels disoriented and vulnerable after his sadness over Brooke's inability to put his feelings first, but he finds clarity in Taylor's soothing presence. As Ridge lets out his anger, Taylor listens and shows empathy and understanding in a way that rekindles their previous feelings for one another. In a moment of emotional intimacy, their bond grows stronger, and Ridge starts to wonder if Taylor is the person he should have been with all along. For the first time in a long time, Ridge finds comfort in Taylor's company, which stands in sharp contrast to the turbulence that surrounds Ridge's relationship with Brooke. Following a passionate embrace, Ridge muses over his past transgressions and the prospect of a future with Taylor. The flames between Taylor and Ridge are evident, despite Taylor's caution and desire to avoid being entangled in Ridge's complex romantic life. In stark contrast to the chaos Ridge left behind at home, Taylor offers warmth and sympathy. Chaos breaks out elsewhere as Remy Price intensifies his grudge against Electra Forrester, while Ridge starts to re-establish his relationship with Taylor. Remy makes another deepfake in a cunning and cruel way, sending the startling and fake images straight to Katie Logan. Katie is terrified by the pictures and finds it difficult to comprehend what she is seeing and assess their veracity. Remy's acts are ruthless and premeditated, intended to turn even Electra's supporters against her and permanently damage her reputation in the workplace. At first, Katie, who has always had a soft spot for the younger Forrester family members, is shocked by the deepfake. She tries to verify the authenticity of the pictures right away out of concern for Electra's safety, but the harm has already started. Remy timed the bombshell well, revealing it just as Forrester Creations was already reeling from the aftermath of Electra's initial controversy. As trust is damaged and allies start to doubt her skills and honesty, the attack makes Electra feel more alone. Remy's willingness to go to great lengths to undermine Electra is demonstrated by the intensification of his efforts. Though his actions may ultimately expose him, his fixation with controlling her and ruining her relationship with Will Spencer reaches new heights. After being horrified by the deepfake images, Katie decides to look into the matter more and find the real story behind the controversy. As Katie discovers that the pictures are too well timed and planned to be a coincidence, her suspicions start to build, leading her to uncover Remy's sinister plan. As the mayhem worsens, Electra is forced into a difficult situation and finds it difficult to resist Remy's nefarious scheme. Will continues to be her unwavering ally, denying the authenticity of the pictures and promising to assist her in establishing her innocence. In the midst of hardship, their relationship gets stronger as Electra finds hope in Will's devotion and tenacity. They start working together to come up with a strategy to expose Remy and clear Electra's name, but time is of the essence because the controversy might undo all of their hard-won gains. Tensions escalate at Forrester Creations as Carter and Hope's romance threatens to take precedence over their respective careers. The organization becomes even more divided as rumors of partiality and improper conduct start to spread among the employees. Already struggling with his personal issues, Ridge is compelled to intervene and resolve the mounting discord within Forrester's leadership. The Forrester family is forced to the edge as they fight to keep control of their heritage as a result of Carter and Hope's activities, which have an impact on the entire corporation. The Forrester family is at a crossroads as Ridge seeks solace from Taylor while Carter and Hope carry on with their risky relationship. The reputation of the younger generation could be ruined and the corporation could be torn apart from within due to Remy's long-standing grudge against Electra. The stakes are higher than ever before as betrayals, scandals, and secrets combine, creating the conditions for a potentially game-changing confrontation. As the struggle for dominance, love, and atonement unfolds, The Bold and the Beautiful keeps delivering heartbreaking turns and poignant scenes. The Forrester family will be put to the test like never before as their devotion, fortitude, and unity are put to the test by Electra's reputation being in jeopardy, Ridge and Taylor's renewed bond, and Carter and Hope's dangerous romance endangering the company's stability. Sheila examines Remy's laptop and finds the source of the photoshopped Electra pictures. As Sheila Carter becomes entangled in Remy Price's evil scheme against Electra Forrester, the drama takes an unexpected turn. Constantly interfering where she shouldn't, Sheila finds information that might prove Remy's entire plan and finally clear Electra's name. Sheila begins to suspect Remy's actions when she is hanging around. Curiosity overcomes her instincts, which tell her something is wrong. Sheila gets access to Remy's laptop either by mistake or because she is known for her cunning. She is astounded by what she finds, indisputable evidence that Remy is responsible for the manipulated deepfake images of Electra that have caused chaos at Forrester Creations. Sheila finds a hidden folder with software tools, data, and timestamps that establish a clear connection between Remy and the phony photos. As it turns out, he planned the scandal by editing pictures to damage Electra's reputation and undermine her relationship with Will Spencer, Crew Morrow. Sheila understands the extent of Remy's passion and the lengths he will go to in order to ruin Electra's life. Sheila must make a crucial choice now that she has the key to exposing Remy's scheme. Will she make good use of this information by exposing Remy, or will she use it to further her own interests? Given her past of deceit and self-interest, Sheila's motivations are called into question. Sheila might perceive a chance to hold the information over Remy's head and use it as leverage to pursue her own agenda, even though the proof might clear Electra and put an end to Remy's reign of chaos. Remy, however, is not aware that Sheila has learned his secret. He keeps playing the victim, pretending to be innocent while covertly stoking the controversy behind the scenes. Sheila's knowledge puts her in jeopardy as the strain increases. Remy might go to extreme measures to conceal his sinister actions if he discovers she is watching him. Sheila must decide what to do next because the truth is at stake. Will she ultimately act honorably and reveal Remy's betrayal, or will she let the controversy to get out of hand? Sheila's choice will determine Electra's career and reputation, laying the groundwork for a dramatic confrontation that might finally put an end to Remy's plans.